Chapter 143, Human Echoes. In the Fire Kingdom, within the quiet streets of Sukui village, Shia walked alone. Her footsteps made soft rustling sounds against the ground as she looked around, taking in the peaceful atmosphere. In the distance, local children were playing, their laughter ringing through the warm air. Shia walked over to a nearby bench and sat down. Leaning back, she gazed up at the clear sky. A subtle blush crept onto her cheeks as she whispered silently to herself. Ryu. "Oh, Shia, so you're here," a voice called out. Shia flinched slightly, snapping her head around to see Kira approaching. Yes, Shia stammered, a bit flustered as she smoothed down her skirt. "I was just looking around." "Chill, just relax," Kira said with a soft smile. "You live here now." Kira walked over and sat down beside her on the bench. Looking down at her hands, Shia's expression dimmed into sadness. Kira noticed the sudden shift. "What's wrong?" I wonder if this is right," Shia murmured softly, her voice heavy. "I have done so many horrible things in the past, and..." Kira turned serious, her eyes grounding Shia's drifting thoughts. "We all make bad decisions. Sometimes, Shia, you are not alone in that. Back then, I left my own family, and that was a terrible decision too. But I didn't do it to hurt them. I wanted to protect them from myself and from my bloodline. Yet in the end, look at us. We are all here, united as the Ieyasu clan." Shia remained silent, listening intently. "You may have made mistakes, but you aren't alone anymore," Kira continued, offering a gentle smile with her eyes closed. Shia stared at her, utterly stunned. For a second, Kira's closed-eye smile looked identical to Ryu's. Feeling her face heat up again, Shia quickly looked away. "How can you all be so happy?" "Well, that's what defines us," Kira said softly. "We're human. We can laugh, we can cry, and we can be serious. You will understand it as time passes. Besides, you probably have more time than anyone else here. Am I right?" Yes," Shia admitted quietly. Footsteps approached from down the street as Viratros arrived, greeting his mother. "Hello, mother." He turned his gaze toward Shia. "I wanted to talk with you." Shia looked up, wondering what he needed, and slowly stood from the bench. "You are officially the leader of the Guardians of Earth," Viratros stated plainly. Shia's eyes widened in surprise. "However," Viratros continued, "I heard you lost your power." Shia's tone immediately sharpened as a look of worry crossed her face. "So, what is the problem? With that? Am I useless to you now?" Viratros blinked, surprised by her sudden defensiveness. "No, that isn't what I meant at all." "Then what?" Shia pressed, her jaw set. "I want to invite you to my training dojo," Viratros explained calmly. "I want to run a sparring session to see how you fight. It's completely safe. No one is going to threaten or hurt you. I just want to see what you are capable of without your powers." Shia frowned, clearly not thrilled by the idea, but she let out a quiet sigh. "Fine. Anyway, I don't know when my powers will return. Sometimes it happens earlier, sometimes later. That place in the Air Kingdom, if that's what you all call it, it completely drained my power reserves. I don't think I've ever lost that much energy, not even while regenerating entire planets. This planet is just different." She raised her bare hands, staring at them thoughtfully. "Good," Viratros nodded. "I will wait for you tomorrow. Kira can lead you to my dojo. Everything will be fine," Kira reassured her gently. She stood up from the bench, turning to walk away alongside Viratros. Before stepping out of sight, Kira looked back over her shoulder. "Oh, by the way, lunch is ready whenever you return home. Ayuki is at home with Aisha too. You must be hungry." Shia stood frozen, repeating the words softly under her breath. "Home. Gruel." A massive, reverberating roar erupted from Shia's stomach. Her entire face flushed bright red as she tried to pull her posture straight and pretend nothing had happened. But unable to ignore the hunger any longer, she let her shoulders drop and slowly began walking in the direction Kira and Veratros had gone. Meanwhile, in the unknown territory across the globe, Agi stood motionless amidst the endless, wind-blown dunes. Beads of sweat dripped down his forehead despite his eyes being tightly closed in deep concentration. Slowly, an intense bluish aura began to radiate outward from his skin, casting a glowing light over the barren sand. "That's it. Just hold it," Daku's voice echoed inside his spirit. "And now, look at me." In his mind's eye, Agi opened his eyes and looked up at the massive silhouette of the dragon. "What now?" Age asked, keeping his breathing steady. Daku lifted his massive hands, bringing his palms close together. High-voltage electricity began to crackle and spark violently in the gap between his claws. Agi waited patiently, watching the energy build. Suddenly, a swirling bluish electric orb materialized right between Daku's palms. Age's eyes widened. "This is the Keitai," Daku stated grimly. "Now focus." In an instant, the broad orb condensed down to the tiny size of a single pea. The moment the density collapsed, immense pressure violently detonated from the core, shooting blue lightning wildly in all directions. Agi's calm demeanor vanished into instant panic. The atmospheric pressure hit him like a physical wall, threatening to throw him backward into the dirt, bringing his arm up to shield his face. From the blinding brilliance, he yelled out, "What is this? I can't see anything through the light, and the pressure is pushing me back. What is this power?" Daku grinned, his golden eyes narrowing with dark excitement. "This is only the beginning of the test. Form, Agi." "I can't," Agi shouted through gritted teeth, his legs trembling against the force. "I can't withstand this. It's too much." "Calm down, Agi. Focus," Daku bellowed. "I can't," Age screamed. "Age, you must focus, because..." Before Daku could finish his sentence, a blinding explosion of blue light burst outward from Age's body into the physical world. Boom! A violent shockwave tore through the unknown territory, shaking the earth so hard that miles away, in the Air Kingdom, farmers working out in the green fields stumbled and stopped in their tracks. "What was that just now?" one worker asked, staring toward the horizon. "An earthquake?" Deep inside the ruined, smoking center of a massive new crater in the desert sands, Age lay, completely motionless, knocked unconscious by his own energy blast.